Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on a few things before we start the video. For those of you who wanted to schedule a private reading, you can go ahead to that link or the link in the description. The private video readings are conducted via Skype, face-to-face, as well as you also get a link to the recording of the video so that you can watch it or download it later for your records, okay? As well as there is now a list of all of the decks that I use in the description, affiliate links to Amazon where you can purchase the decks. I've collected a list of all the decks that I think are the best ones to use for beginners and experienced readers, as well as finding the ones that are the best price, the best quality from the best suppliers. And I've collated that list in the description as well. I do receive a small commission from those links, just so you know, and it does help my channel to grow whenever you purchase through one of those links. As well as my Patreon site, if you'd like to join me over there for just $1 a month, you have access to all of my extended mid-monthly and monthly love readings, as well as being eligible for the monthly tarot deck giveaway. All right, guys, thank you so much, and on to your video. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to be doing the soulmate reading for the sign of Virgo. All right, this is your soulmate, divine feminine, divine masculine connection for the week of August 13th to the 19th. We're going to get right into it and pull out your angel messages. We have soulmate, beautiful. This is your soulmate. All right, so reaffirmation there. And then we have past life relationship. You've known each other before. So again, more reaffirmations. Really, really nice. All right. So let's get right into your 7-card spread. For our lovely Virgos, for this August 13th to the 19th, show me what's going on. Seven of Wands. Interesting. So, no wonder the reaffirmations have come up, right? There's a feeling of having to fight, right, for your position, your stance. Your person is identifying with Nine of Swords. A lot of anxiety. They see you as 8 of Wands. And they see the relationship as the lovers. Oh, wow. Well, obviously they have a lot of anxiety because you're not being, you know, it seems as though you're giving them a lot of mixed messages and they're completely in love with you. You are identifying with 6 of Cups. You see your person as the Ace of Swords. And you see the relationship as a Knight of Cups. All right, guys. So I see what's going on here. This is a lot of okay. 5 of Cups. So, of course, what we're dealing here with, folks, Virgo. My lovely, lovely Virgos. Fret not. You guys, this is just about anxiety this week. You have anxiety, your relationship, okay? There's nothing to worry about. You guys love each other. This is a soulmate connection, all right? There's just some miscommunication going on, okay? This is very, you know, it's interesting because the divine feminine, divine masculine readings have been so, like, succinct when they come out. Yes, of course, you feel like you're having, you feel a bit like you're having to defend your position. It could just be the way you're communicating, Virgo. You're feeling, for whatever reason, you're feeling a little bit attacked right now, right? You're feeling like harassed, you know, and you feel like you're having to really fight for what you want right now. You're having to fight for your position. You know, you're having to come up with, there's a lot of obstacles being thrown your way that you're having to come up with solutions for, creative solutions. You know, 7 of Wands talks about feeling like you have to push through against obstacles, against forces that come against you. You have to come up with solutions that are creative to deal with them, because you want what you want. You want your goal, right? And you're not going to be swayed from that, right? And so it's the card of determination, right? It's the card of creative solutions, right? Now, at the heart of this is a fear of heartbreak, okay? Somebody has a fear of heartbreak. Somebody has had their heart broken in the past, and they simply don't want their heart broken here, all right? And that's really what these anxieties are about. Your person is worrying. They're having sleepless nights. They're worrying, and I think they're just being a little bit insecure, right? Very clearly. I mean, the Nine of Swords does not talk about any real things that need to be worried about. The Nine of Swords is specifically about anxieties and worries that are in our own heads, that we, the turmoil we put ourselves through by worrying about things that are unnecessary to worry about. Believing that every relationship is going to be bad because you've had some bad ones in the past. But with the Five of Cups comes the hope that there is good relationships in your future. It's really just about you turning your attention away from the past and to the future, to the Open Cups. So, this reading is, the cards are very clear here. You're worrying for no reason. Your person is worrying for no reason. How are you identifying? You feel beautiful. You feel great. You feel like you are in a soulmate connection. You're identifying with Six of Cups. So you're in a soulmate connection, but your person is worrying. And so this week, maybe pay a little attention to your soulmate. Maybe give them a little bit more reassurance. Talk to them. Find out what they're worried about. They're having anxieties. They may be acting out those anxieties, and that might be why you're finding yourself in a position of Seven of Wands. You just don't understand why. You may be feeling like, look, why am I struggling like this? I'm happy with this person. What is going on? Why? Because they see you as an Eight of Wands. So whatever the case, for whatever reason, Virgo, they see you as giving them a lot of mixed messages. Eight of Wands is all about mixed messages coming in, acting one way and saying another thing. Certainly in this scenario, this is what we're talking about, right? And so being more focused, disciplined, being more concise, right? 8 is the number for boundaries, strengths and weaknesses, right? Setting boundaries. So your person is feeling very, very unsure. Now, this may not be true. You may not be, as far as you're concerned, you may feel like you're being very clear. But at the end of the day, relationships are all about understanding what the other person feels. Even though you think you may have done everything, you have to understand where your other person is coming from. They may not see things the same way as you. And the same type of communication for them that's reassuring may not be the same type of communication for you that's reassuring. How do you see your person? As an Ace of Swords. So you see them as someone who's absolutely truthful, honest, right? You see them as a very, as somebody who has a great amount of integrity, right? Somebody who wouldn't lie. I think you see them as being very straightforward in terms of communicating, and I think that may be why you don't realize that deep down inside they're mushy-wushy sensitive, okay? You see them as being very strong, of course, right? You may be taking for granted that how strong they are, Virgo. Okay? You may be taking for granted that they're kind of this stern, very swords, mental individual, that they're not about, sentimentality and things like that. They may be somebody who's not really into public displays of affection and things like that. So maybe you're making certain assumptions. But take care, because your person inside is very sensitive, and they are hurting, and they are worried. And it could be about relationships in the past that perhaps you may not even know about, which is why you may not even be aware of this sensitive side of them. Okay? How do they see the relationship? As lovers. They're absolutely smitten. They know that you are their soulmate. How do you see that? How do you see the relationship? As a Knight of Cups. So you see this relationship as, exploring the... Let me put it to you this way, right? Knight of Cups is about learning how to go deeper. The Knight is just learning how to go deeper. Okay? And so I think that you realize that this relationship, both of you are probably learning how to express yourselves a bit more. You know, part of this relationship, you know, this soulmate connection, I think for both of you is going to help you, you know, to learn how to express your deeper feelings, how to find out about your deeper feelings, right? And I think that this is the case here, right? It's very much the case here that this may be new for you. This may be new for your person, right? Sharing your feelings. You know you care for each other. You know you're in a soulmate connection. You know you love each other. But we're talking about sharing feelings, right? Okay, so this is what this relationship is about, you know, sharing your emotions. The Knight of Cups, let me just digress for a moment. The Knight of Cups, understand with the court cards, right? The court cards are about how we are mastering each of the suits. Okay, so when we have the 4 suits, you know, you have your Page, Knight, Queen, King. These are all different levels of mastery in the suit. The Page of Cups is just beginning to understand their emotions. They've just learned how to master things like jealousy or envy, or, you know, or just telling someone that you care about them. And once we get to the Knight is just beginning to start to skim the surface of his emotions. You can see in the picture here that the Knight, the river, right? Water is always representative of your feelings and emotions. You see there's like a small river here that the Knight is about to go near or cross. Right? So this indicates to you that the Knight hasn't gone deep yet. The Knight doesn't really know how he feels deep inside. And that's why the Knight of Cups oftentimes is called the flighty Knight. You know, the flirty Knight. He's flighty, he's flirty, he's non-committed. It's not so much that he's non-committed, but it's more so that he's not really sure of his feelings from one moment to the next. When the Knight tells you he loves you, he means it. And then the next day when he's ready to move on, he means that as well. Right? He's in a very chaotic state of just learning and knowing who he is and how he feels and the depths of his emotions. Once he gets to that stage, he evolves to the Queen. We already know that the Queen is so below as above. You know, she wears her heart on her sleeve because she's done that work. She's dived deep. She knows who she is. She's not afraid to be who she is or to show her emotions. But when we're at the Knight stage, we're still learning, okay? And so this is what I mean about how you see the relationship. You see the relationship as a learning process. You see that you're both learning how to be more emotionally expressive with each other, right? And this is important for your person. This week is the week to talk about that. Let's get some clarity. I'm going to pull out 2 cards for your person, 2 cards for you, just to go a little bit deeper. Show me what is going on with Virgo and their soulmate this week. We want to just get 4 more cards to get a little bit deeper for August 13th to the 19th. Show me. Yep, that's what they're worried about, having their heart broken. Okay, there we go. Bottom of the deck we have 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Work, right? Putting the work in, discipline, right? Interesting. So yeah, this is what your person is worried about. They've had a heartbreak in the past, right? And you are their wish fulfillment. You are their one and true wish, and they are terrified that you're going to hurt them. You know, whoever hurt them in the past was not somebody that they feel as strongly about as they feel for you. All right? And they're worried about it. And you may not even know about it because you may not even know about this past relationship that they've gone through. But it's really weighing on their mind. All right? So again, you want to talk about it. You want to, again, you want to get to your person. How do you feel? Well, you feel great. You're feeling wonderful, right? You're feeling on top of the world. You're feeling like everything is as it should be. You found your soulmate, and so you guys may be having a perfect relationship, but this week things may be a little bit rocky with your person. And for those of you who weren't sure why, this could very much be the reason. Okay. King of Cups, you know what you want. You're being very supportive, right? You want marriage. King of Cups is about being married too. He wants the wife or he wants the husband. It's not gender specific, but he wants that commitment, certainly, right? King of Cups can also be very protective, sometimes possessive. All right, so take care, okay? But you feel like this is, the perfect union. This is the perfect mate for you, This could, you may be seeing this person as your King of Cups to your Queen and vice versa. So again, just be, so this is what I'm saying for the outlook this week for you Virgos who are resonating with this. If you're having I want to say you have this great relationship with someone and for some reason this week, everything just seems to be a struggle, right? Your person may be throwing themselves into their work. Okay, they may be working a lot, and you're like, what's going on? Why are they at work all the time? Why are they avoiding, this conversation or what have you? Something's up, right? This could be very much it. All right. Just have a conversation with them about it. This is it. This is your soulmate reading for the week, your divine feminine, divine masculine outlook, guys. All right. If it resonated with you, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and share. All right. For now, I'm just going to say I love you, Virgo. You and your soulmate have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.